guys, happy Christmas Eve. So I wanted to hop on really quickly and do a quick training, basically just give some information on the transition time. So for some of you guys, this is our very first transition. For all of us, this is a weird time because of COVID, so some things are a little bit different than they have been in the past. So I just wanted to kind of give you a place to come that all of your questions could hopefully be answered as far as transitions and what you need to know going into January, because January is classified as a transition month as February 1st launches our very new, brand spanking new spring and summer catalog. So that's super exciting. So some things will be different in January. So the first thing that you should know is that for the month of January, wax bars are 10% off. So previously, even before last catalog, the whole catalog would be 10% off during a transition month. But with COVID, whenever we had the new fall winter catalog, they didn't even do 10% off. So now they're offering 10% off on just wax bars. So nothing else in the catalog, just wax bars. But that's super awesome because you can promote a sale. Everyone likes a sale. And then I read somewhere that it does include even our licensed bars. So super exciting. It's a great way for customers to stock up and continue for you to get that PRV even after Christmas. So 10% off does include Cincy Club if they don't already have that $30 minimum to get the 10% off. So if they're already getting 10% off, they won't get an additional 10% off, or you should have a Cincy Club too. But if they don't already get that, it will be included on wax bars and Cincy Club. Now, this is what's important for business tools. So a lot of times new consultants will be like, what do I need to get? How do I know the best business supplies to have as we transition into a new catalog? So first things first, you are not given anything because you don't have to have any kind of stock, any kind of inventory, anything like that. So you will not be given anything. You will be purchasing anything that you choose to buy. And I'll kind of go through the pros and cons of certain things to buy, what I think is important. And remember that all of this stuff is a tax write-off. So I do plan to come on and give some tax tips, hopefully next week. I'm still trying to collect some information. But just know that anytime that you have a business expense, you should save that receipt and you can write it off come tax time. So as far as what you can get, a lot of this information was taken from the news article on Workstation. So if you have any questions, you can refer back there. I just typed in transition and I filtered through the news articles and I found it. It's from like the beginning of December, I believe. So first things first, you can get catalogs. So catalogs are the most expensive price point as far as a marketing material. So you will get 25 of them. If you choose to get them, it's 100% up to you. I think I'll only be getting one pack of them just because I always have at least those 25 catalogs throughout the season because certain people like a thick catalog. But what I'm going to focus on this year is showcase brochures. So that will be another option that will be available on the 1st of January. And these are thinner, they're cheaper, so they're also cheaper to mail. The only thing with these is that they do not include the bundle and save that the back of the catalog has, but you can just go online and print that out and attach it. You can literally just staple it to the front of the showcase brochure. So just because it doesn't have it doesn't mean that you can't include it, so your customers can still see that. So I think my focus is going to be showcase brochures, and you also have the option to do product lists, which is a two-sided kind of long sheet of paper. And so I'll definitely get a pack of those too. Those are great for mail outs because they only need one stamp, great to throw in packages. I saw one leader say that her goal this year is to not have a package go out without a product list inside of it. So that's something too that you can make that a goal for you. So you're making sure that your customers are seeing everything and not just what you're posting on social media. So tester sets. The transition set is going to be 20% off in January along with the catalogs, I believe. Make sure you check that news article. But the tester sets, you have the option for a transition set or a full set. Now, all of you guys should already have a full set of testers that came in your starter kit, unless you enrolled on like a $15 starter kit that didn't include. But if you have the bag of testers, that's a full size tester kit. So all you need is a transition kit. So what that is it's going to include all the new fragrances, all the brand new fragrances that have never been released before, as well as seasonal fragrances. So what's not going to be included are things like Luna, baked apple pie, stuff that continues catalog after catalog. It's not really a seasonal fragrance, and we can pretty much bet that Luna is going to come back. So those testers will not be included, but you'll get all the new scents and all the seasonal scents. So that's what's really important. A lot of times that's really all your customers want to smell anyways, because if they've been around for a while, they know what baked apple pie smells like, they know what Luna smells like. So the transition testers will be 20% off in January, so make sure you're getting them in January. And with all of this stuff, don't wait. If you have the funds, if you can prepare now, don't wait till the end of January to start ordering stuff. One, shipping times are crazy and you just never know. Hopefully 2021 is better, but we need to prepare. And two, whenever we went into fall and winter this year, some stuff did sell out. So if you can purchase it as close to the first as possible, I highly recommend doing that. I'm just gonna throw everything in with my order that's going in on the 1st for a bulk order with scent of the month, warmer of the month, all that good stuff. Full sets will not be available in January. You can buy them in February, but they want to save full tester sets for any new consultants. So what that means is that the new consultants will be getting, so if they enroll in January, they'll be getting a full tester set with new spring and summer scents as well as seasonal scents, but they're not going to have the old fall and winter scents. So if you sponsor a new teamie in January, make sure you're taking that into account, that they're not getting the business tools to finish out the fall and winter catalog. They're only getting the new stuff come February 1st. So January is kind of a weird time now, so make sure you're reading the news article on what they are getting, and if you have questions, you can comment them down below. If I have new teamies join, when I have new teamies join, I'll make sure I have some of my testers set aside that include fall and winter scents that I'll give to them so they can get their business started in January, not feel like they have to wait until February to have their launch party, because those are the only business tools that they have. You can purchase individual testers, so if you lost a tester, if it cracked, if you want doubles of some scents, you can purchase those, but you cannot do that until February as well. So as far as tester sets go, the only one you can purchase in January is a transition set, which in my opinion is all you need anyways. Something else that I'm going to be doing that's a really, really great cheap option are the rub and sniff stickers. So I did this for the spring and summer scents last year, and then the fall and winter scents. So now this will be my 3rd round of doing it. So usually there's 10 new scents. I haven't heard how many are coming out, but say there's 10 and you get 72 stickers. So that's 72 customers that you can have smell all 10 brand new scents. So that's a really great option for you. You don't have to make samples. You don't have to worry about mailing samples. It's something flat. You can literally send it with one stamp. So those are the rub and sniff stickers. I'm going to be getting all the new scents in those stickers. If you don't need 72 of them, get with a buddy and go and have these on them. It's not like you get the PRV anyways, and then that way you guys can split them if you think 72 is too much. If you don't want to do all new fragrances, pick at least 3 that you think sound the best, and feature some of the new scents, because you need to get it under people's nose to be able to sell it effectively. There always is a printout that will have all the new scents that you can put the stickers on, or you can put stickers on mail outs, on Happy Mail, anything like that. But those rub and sniff stickers are a really, really, really great option if you have the budget for that. Make sure you're adding a product training guide. It's only $1 and it can be your Bible for that season. So even if you've been around for 2.5 years, there's only a few of us, but make sure you're still snagging that, because it's always going to give you fun tips. It's always going to give you new innovative ways to be selling the product and sharing the product. So make sure you do snag a product training guide. All of this I already said is a tax write-off. So I will go more into this later when I do taxes, But an option that you can do is create a customer that's called business supplies, and you can put everything in that you purchase for your business under that customer name. Come tax time, you can search by customer name for business supplies. Again, I'll go over that with taxes, but just something to think about as we start the new year. That could be a way for you to organize everything. Also important, make sure you watch the language. I know it sounds silly, but I have heard of consultants ordering like the Spanish catalog or whatever. So even though it's obviously like intuitive that you need the English one, just make sure you're double checking it, because it is easy to be going quickly and wanting to check out fast, and it's, you know, wee hours in the morning or whatever. So make sure you are choosing the English version. You have been warned. I talked about the join kits in January, so they're not gonna have the fall and winter stuff. So make sure if you have anyone join in January, you're taking care of them, because they need fall and winter supplies. And this is super important. We will have a discontinued list that will come out on January 1st. So we know for the whole month of January what's gonna be going away come the new catalog in February. Now, that discontinued stuff is only while supplies last. So even though, say, Winterberry Apple Tea wax is leaving, just because it says that it's leaving come the end of January, if all the Winterberry Apple Tea wax sells out before then, it's gone. So make sure you're emphasizing that to your customers, not to wait on any of their favorites that are leaving. Of course, this is where Scentsy Club really comes into play for waxes, so they can always get their bar, but you already know how that goes. Just make sure if there's products that are leaving in the cleaning line, body line, laundry line, make sure you're telling them not to wait to snag those, because once they're sold out, they're not gonna make any more because they're discontinuing anyways. So make sure you are sharing that discontinued list. You are using your business reports to make sure you know who purchased what, who loves what, and then that way you can help let them know that their favorites are leaving. As far as the new stuff that we will see on January 1st, yes, we will see it on January 1st. Be careful what you share. And I'm gonna tell you, don't share it right away. There will be some of you that will share it right away, and you'll be like, well, I saw so-and-so share it right away. And that's 100% up to you. It's your business, of course, so you can run it how you want. But I would just say be careful, because if people see what's coming in February, they're not gonna wanna purchase in January to save up to buy that in February. So they're gonna think, oh, I'm already gonna buy that next month. I'm not gonna purchase anything this month. So we wanna make sure we start the year strong PRV, so make sure you're really sharing what's discontinuing before you're sharing what's coming out come February 1st. So once it's on our workstation, you are free to share as you please, but just be careful. You can overshare and then shoot yourself in the foot for January, because now all your customers just want the new stuff and no one wants any of the old stuff. So just something to think about. I will do little sneak peeks periodically in my VIP group, like a warmer or a new scent. Nothing like, hey, here's a whole new catalog, do you want to see it? Any of that stuff that I do is going to be the last week of January to prepare for February, because at that point my calendar should be front loaded. I should have all of my good sales out of the way for January, and I should be preparing for February anyway. So something to think about. Let me make sure I have notes here, so I want to make sure I hit it all. If you are doing bulk orders for anything that's discontinuing, if it's not something that like a wax they can add to their club, make sure you're asking like, hey, you know, if that goes out of stock before I place my order, give me a second or third option, because stuff's gonna discontinue and it's gonna be gone forever. So make sure you're setting that with your customers. So if they really want something that's going away, make sure they order it ASAP on your website so you don't have to worry about it. Everything is going to be in the marketing section. It's going to be all over the Bloom Society, and I'll make sure I transfer all of that onto our page too, so you guys know what's coming. But other than that, that's like a quick glimpse into everything you need to know for transitioning, what I think are important business supplies. Moral of the story is I'll definitely be getting a showcase brochure, a product list, and rub and sniff stickers, cheaper alternatives than a catalog, but I probably will still get at least one pack of catalogs to last me the whole season. So if you have questions, make sure you're checking the news article first. That should be your very first point of contact. If you have a question, go there first so you're not asking someone, because it is posted there for you. If your question cannot be answered by that news article, please feel free to comment on the video. If you see someone ask a question you know the answer to, I don't have to be the one to answer, so please feel free to help each other and answer each other's questions. But for some of you, this is your very first transition. For most of us, it's at least our second, but still things are different. So make sure you're educating, make sure you're going on the news tab and checking that things can change. So let's just have a wonderful holiday season. I am definitely checking out of my business at least until next week, but we'll probably be taking most of next week off too. My husband's off of work, so we're just gonna enjoy time together. So I'm really done for 2020. I'm wiping my hands this year. It's been a great year. We've grown our team so much, so I can't wait to see what exciting things we have in store for next year. I probably won't be back on until at least next week, so I hope each and every one of you have a Merry Christmas. Stay safe. If you're around elderly people, be smart. But I hope you guys are able to enjoy time with your family, and I hope you stay happy and healthy. So if you need anything from me, feel free to comment, feel free to post in the group, and just know that I may not answer right away, I may not answer until next week. So I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.